Welcome back to the channel, lads. It's episode 20 of our Blackburn Rovers career mode. Tough episode on the previous one, wasn't it? Which we came out of with a few of our players getting into the team of the week. There are two centre backs, Carter and Koulibaly. They're both solid in that game against Aston Villa. I've got to say, 0-0 draw, but I thought defensively we were excellent. We got a little bit tired in the second half, which made Villa had a few more chances, but Harry Leonard in there as well in the team of the week. I'm not quite sure why he got into the team of the week, as I don't think he scored any goal in our previous episode. He might have got himself one or two goals, but I didn't think he was that impressive. But he got himself into the team of the week, which is good. It's Tottenham up next, and we have got games against Leicester. We have got FA Cup game against Swansea, and we potentially will finish the episode with the game against West Ham there, which then leaves us one more game to complete the month of April. It should be another tough one here. We know what happened the last time we faced Tottenham. I think we took the lead, but Heung-min Son going to score a hat-trick in that game. One of the top scorers in the Premier League, of course, Heung-min Son. Very good player. He's been really, really consistent. His whole career, to be honest, he was consistent for Leverkusen, and he's been very consistent for Tottenham, and probably one of the best players in the Premier League in the last sort of 5-6 seasons. But let's get into this one against Tottenham. For some reason, when I think about Tottenham these days, I don't know if anyone have saw this video, but Arsenal winning a trophy. I'm not quite sure which trophy it was, but on their bus parade that they usually do, Jack Wilshere on the mic, what do you think of Tottenham? Shit. What do you think of shit? Tottenham. For some reason, when I think about Tottenham, that just comes to mind. And I'm not even an Arsenal fan, and I'm thinking about that, but I thought it was quite funny. But anyway, they don't have Heung-min Son. That's the big news there for them in the starting 11. He's not starting for them. I'm not sure if he's on the bench, maybe injured, maybe he's been sold. Well, that gives us one less thing to worry about in this game. They've got the likes of Griezmann starting. They've got Kulusevski, who I do really like Kulusevski. I think he's one of those dynamic attackers that can pretty much play anywhere in midfield and in the forward positions. We'll be careful in this game, man. Pickering, I was tempted to go back out wide there and put a cross in the box, but we've been picking up one or two injuries lately, and you pick up a lot of them from crosses, and I'm trying to avoid them. Oh, here's Kulusevski on his right foot. It's a save. Couldn't beat the goalkeeper on his near post there. I really do like Kulusevski, by the way. I think he's been a Liverpool fan. It definitely will take him at Liverpool. I don't think he'll start games that often, but I think he'll be a good player to rotate with the likes of Diaz, Salah. He can also play in midfield. He's quite hard-working. He's tenacious as well, and he's a unit. He's a big lad. The shot's been blocked there. We've got to be careful. It's all Tottenham in the first half here. Sabre, I think they've signed him from the name, for some reason, in Club Brugge, ring a bell in the Belgium league. I might be completely wrong there, the fullback, Sabre. Griezmann has kept himself onside. Kulusevski, oh, he's offside. He's offside, surely. I think Callum Brittain have just come out a little bit too late. The whole defense is trying to play to keep the offside line, and Callum Brittain have just left him behind. Come on, we're struggling to get a kick right now. Valterberger doing well there, though, to win possession back for us for the first time in the first half. We will have an opportunity here to ask a question of our own, and it is Nene with the finish. I mean, whenever he gets to this sort of position, I'm almost 90% confident that he's going to score. I'm almost 99% confident that he's going to hit the target. That is how clinical he is. What a finish that was as well. I'm not sure how many goals he's scored in the Premier League this season. I think it's getting closer to 10 now. And maybe 9 or 10 he scored for us in the Premier League this season, which, to be honest, it's unbelievable considering. I mean, I know he did it in the Championship for us last season, but it's different gravy, isn't it? Different quality, different opponents. He's still doing it in the Premier League. Come on, I'm trying to stay really focused here very earlier on in the second half. It will be so disappointing if we concede a goal here. Oh, what a save. What a save. My Irish goalkeeper, Bazunu. Oh, he's kept us in this game, I've got to say. Tottenham absolutely dominated that first half. I don't think Tyrese Dolan is going to get there. He's quick. He's not rapid. He's sort of controlled, more of a controlled pace, if you know what I mean. But Tottenham on the attack again. Begval, who's been everywhere in this game. Good signing for them. I think in the next sort of few seasons, excellent defending there, Carter. In the next few seasons, I think you'll see a lot more of that player. The same as Archie Gray, who they have signed from Leeds United as well. Give these young players a few seasons. They might do good things at Tottenham, you know. On the attack here, Valterberger. Oh, he's been solid in this game, you know. He's been taken off Begval. Who is coming on to replace him? I think it's Madison replacing him. Couple of substitutions of our own Nene, Dolan and Britton being replaced by Whittaker. Todd Cantwell as well is coming on to make a difference here in the second half. Whittaker and Cantwell, I'm hoping both players can make a difference here. We can win this game, you know. We can win this game. We're still in it. We should have been out of it. But Tottenham haven't really taken their chances. And 1-0 going into the final 15 minutes. If we get a chance, who knows? If they get a chance, who knows? Come on, we've got to stay composed here. Carter, who I think has been probably our best player in this game. Oh, lovely there from Berger as well. But it's one of those where we've had to defend deep. We've had to absorb the pressure. We've tried to hit them on the break 1 or 2 times. It's not quite worked out. I mean, the goal we scored was from winning the ball in our own half and moving the ball from back to front as quick as possible. We have managed to play it out of our own halves here. We haven't done this too often in this game, but it's Whittaker. Cantwell's making the run. Oh, little reverse pass there to him. He's going to open up his body. Todd Cantwell. The 2 substitutions combining there. And what a lovely finish. To be honest, I've got to say, the goalkeeper made that easy. Made that finishing a lot easier for us. Look at this. It's just went one way, and it's just made it easier for me to go the other way. But composed there from the second half substitution to Cantwell. Could that be 3 points for us against Tottenham? Oh, come on. Just keep hold of the ball now. It's keeping time, lads. Just use up the whole of that 2 minutes, which we've used all of those up now. It's down to you, referee. Is he going to end it? Yes, he is. He's going to end it. And we get a 2-1 victory at the new Tottenham Stadium. Oh, my God, what a result. I thought we were battered in the first half, but in the second half, we were a lot more composed and well-deserved, I've got to say. And we are back at Ewood Park for this one in front of the home fans. 224 miles, 4 hours, 37 minutes journey across the M1 and M6 from the Tottenham Stadium going into this one in front of the home fans. It's always a tough game, traditionally for me anyway, when I come up against Leicester City. It's exactly the same as West Ham. It doesn't matter which team I am. You know, I could be the best team in the world, but I would struggle to play this Leicester City side. They have got a few good players in that team, I've got to say. They have got the Arsenal defender. What's his name again? Oh, I've lost it. I can't remember his name. The Arsenal's right back. It's gonna come to me once I can remember. There's El Canoes, scored a good goal against Manchester United in the Carabao Cup, didn't he? In their 5-2 defeat. Good player, good little young signing there that they have made, Leicester City. The referee plays advantage. Buckley have done well there to keep going, I've got to say. We need to get the first goal here. If we don't get the first goal, I tell you what, it's going to be a difficult game for us. Talking about the first goal, though, Tyrese Dolan, I think it took a little bit of a deflection that has made it easier for the goalkeeper to make that save. Valterberger, you've got to get close. Just closing down, son. That's the one. Keep the shape. Keep the shape. Force them out wide. I fancy our chances against our fullbacks in this game. I do fancy our chances 1v1. It's Tomiyasu. That's the name I was looking for. I can't believe I forgot his name. Oh my God, what a save. Still got defending to do here, and it hit the side netting. That one-touch football, man, it's so difficult to deal with. That lay it off one touch, just keep moving. It's so difficult. Berger. I've been impressed with Walter Berger in our last couple of games. Good signing. I actually do think, I'll say this now, right? I actually do think he would make a really, really good centre-back, The only thing is, there is only one position for him in that centre-back position. And in the centre-back partnership, I was about to say, it's that left-hand side, isn't it? And we have got Koulibaly. We've been an absolute unit for us this season. But take a bow, son. John Buckley, he scored a couple of these for us already this season, these crackers. Him and Daniel, they've made a habit right now of scoring this type of goals. What an excellent finish to give us the goal advantage here. It's Tomiyasu. We haven't seen too much of him going forward. To be honest, he's not known for his attacking prowess, is he? How is that legal, by the way? The AI, they do that a lot. How is that legal, just leaving the ball and just barging into your opponent like that? I absolutely hate it when they do it. We got away with it that time, though. Sometimes they create chances from it, twist it in and out there. Callum Britton, he's found Todd Cantwell. I'm going to pull this one back. Oh, what a save! That should have been the second goal and game over here. We might come back to regret that miss. Is Dickodova Reedy is still playing? Yeah, he signed for Leicester at the start of the season from Fulham, didn't he? I forgot about that. The Jamaican international, I believe. Cross, it's been dealt with. Only to El Canoes, though. Got defending to do here. He's got the pace to get away from his man. No way. Oh, what a lot. How has he managed to pull that pass? How did he manage to pull that pass, man? That's just ridiculous. Sometimes when you concede goals like that, you've got to give them credit. It's El Canoes again to the goal scorer. Is it Kalumaidu? I'm not quite sure how you say his name. Here is a player that we know really well, Harry Winks, the former Tottenham Hotspur midfielder. Talking about Tottenham Hotspur, we're going to concede, aren't we? We're actually going to concede here because when this starts happening, when, every single 50-50s, every ricochets start falling back to them, you're going to concede, and there's not much you can do when that starts happening. Triple substitutions here. Whittaker, Cantwell being replaced by the likes of Nene. Samare, we are going to concede here, man. Everything is just going against us right now. You see what I mean? Freaky shades like this, he just falls straight back to them. And when that happens, you're going to concede. We've gone from 1-0 up and we're 2-0 down. You just know it's going to happen because every single advantage goes to them. Oh, I hate it when the game does this, man. How's it pronounced? Kalimendo? He's called 2 goals against us. He must be a good player. I'm sure Leicester City must have spent a fortune on him. He scored 2 goals against us here. Fair play. Oh, that goal has pissed me off, When everything starts going their way like that, you're going to concede. Normally, Koulibaly would win possession back there for us. But he got a clean touch to the ball. But for some reason, that's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. But for some reason, it was all Leicester in that sort of 5 to 10 minute spare. It didn't matter what we did. They just kept getting the ball back. It's unfortunate, though. I always struggle against them, man. It's never an easy game. It doesn't matter what team I am. Leicester City, it's a team that I don't have any luck against them on the game. It's an unfortunate defeat here. Next in the FA Cup, we know how difficult it was facing this team last season in the Championship. For some reason, they've just got our numbers right now, haven't they? We lost 2 times against them in the Championship last season. I hope we can get a different outcome here. Like I said, we do want to have a cup run, and given the teams left in this competition, I tell you what, we have got a chance. If we can just somehow avoid Manchester City and maybe avoid Tottenham, we might get a chance to go as far as possible in that competition. But as always, Championship team, you'd expect us to make a lot of changes, give game time to players that are not getting enough game times already this season. Matt is one of them. Scott Wharton is the other one as well. Terry starts in midfield, youth academy graduate, and you've got Parks. Both players, I don't think they're gonna have a run of games in this team. I think I will end up selling both players. But for now, whilst we've got them in the team, whilst we've got them in the squad, let's see what they're all about. We all remember the name, Ginelli. He was a menace against us last season in the championship, man. He did score. He scored a brace in one of the games, and maybe he scored one. And he scored about 3 or 4 goals against us for Swansea last season. The good news is we are not in the path of Manchester City. That means it doesn't matter what happened. What happens, we will avoid them till at least the finals. That's the earliest we can face Manchester City in this competition. He starts for them up front, Josh Ginelli. They've got that song, although it's showing as a number 10 there. I think he's going to start out wide. It did the same last season as well, showing as a number 10 in sort of the formation when they set it up. But he's more of a wide player, isn't he? He's a player that I might use this game as a sort of scout report for him. He's a good player. He's a good player, and let's see how he performs against a Premier League. Oh, I say Premier League side. We have made a lot of changes going into this game. The likes of Parks have started in midfield, Terry, the centre-back. Now we know if you want your kid to be a centre-back, you've just got to have the second name, Terry. Oh, that's good defending there, Terry, son. I have said I will probably end up selling him, but you never know. He might get a boost in potential and we end up keeping him. I think in terms of being 61 rated, he's got a slight chance going out on a couple of loans. I honestly don't think he's going to make it. I hate saying that because you want to... Oh, so I can't... Well, man, come on. I hate saying that because you want to give the youth academy players as many opportunities as possible to show you what they can do. Good save there, and from Piers and goal. He hasn't played too many games for us this season as the mainstay in goal for us last season, but as you progress, you've got to make these big decisions. The first time we're enjoying possession in this game, man. It's been all Swansea the first few minutes. Lovely bit of play here, though. I don't think he's got the pace to get away. You just have to recycle possession. Who wants it? Parks outside of the boot. Oh, the youth academy graduate almost getting himself a goal on his debut here. So Cantwell, he's good from these corners. He's going to whip that one in. Oh, Gay. You should be hitting the target from that position, son. That's too good of an opportunity to not hit the target. It's Travis to Buckley. We're being patient here in this first half. I mean, the last sort of 10 minutes, we're seeing more of the ball, which is good news, I suppose. Having to be very patient, though. They're defending with the 2 banks of 4 here, Swansea City. It's only a matter of time, though, before we break them down if they keep defending like this. So Cantwell, who wants it? That's a good run. Leonard. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Talk about probing. That's Manchester City's style of goal, isn't it? Yeah, that's the best position for an attacking player, you know? Just in between that 18-yard box and them little pullbacks like that. If you get the timing right, you score a lot from them. It's Cooper into Ginelli. He hasn't had, too many chances to ask us questions in this game. One thing we do know about him from last season, that's excellent there from Costello. One thing we do know from coming up or facing him a few times last season is he loves those running behind the defense. Oh my God. That is a worldie. That's going to be the best one we've scored. I know every time I score these goals, I keep saying it's got to be the best one, but it just keeps getting better and better. Look at this from this angle, man. Oh my God, 2 goalkeepers would not have saved that one. That is definitely the best one. What a finish that was, man, from Todd Cantwell. And just like that, we're 2-0 up. He could get himself sent off here now, Todd. He's got a goal, he's got an assist as well. He's basically dictating the game here. He's playing at his own pace, which you want to see. A Song, we haven't seen too much of him. I said this could be a scout report for him. So far, it's not showed us he's got Premier League quality. If he can't do this against pretty much our second team, how is he going to do this against the bigger Premier League boys? Is Matagay pull back? Oh, he's done it again. And it's 3-0. Surely game over now. Again, the same run. Just got to cruise in the second half now, aren't we? Go into that cruising mode for the remainder of this game. Don't exhaust yourself too much. But at the same time, oh my God, what a finish. What a finish. I was just talking about don't exhaust too much energy. Just save the energy. But what a goal. I said he was quiet in the first half and certainly didn't show enough for us to go ahead and scout him. But what a finish, man. Tell you what, that goal might have earned him a Premier League move. He certainly is an interesting player, you know. Oh, he's injured. No way. The South Korean player, winger for Swansea, he's an interesting player. I'm gonna have to make the change here. I just hope he's not out for 6 months with a knee injury. Let's take a look. It's landed on his shoulder. I think it's gonna be one of those silly broken elbow injury, which would mean he will be out for 3 months. The two big injuries in this game. It's the ACL for 6 months and it's the broken elbow for 3 months. I think it's the latter that time, which it's a shame really if we have to lose him for 3 months, isn't it? It's been unlucky this season. He was out for 4 weeks. Oh, this is getting dirty now, man. Come on. That's not a tackle allowed in football. That's ridiculous. Man, I feel like we have to get the fourth here. This is not acceptable, man. This is not. They're trying to get all our players injured or what? This is not a surely this one is going to be a yellow card. Oh, we've got to just see off the remainder of the 10 minutes now. It feels like Swansea City are trying to get as many players injured as possible in this game. Ever since, we went on and scored 3 goals, it's felt like it's been their objective to get as many players injured as possible. It's been a horrible game. He's gonna get the second now, isn't he? He might have just ended himself a Premier League move, I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. I think we're gonna see this one out. But interesting player. Come on, 8 minutes. It's keeper time. Over the top. Okay. The cross not needed. The cross is not needed, and I crossed. Oh, I know the cross was not needed there, but for some reason I was thinking, you know what, you can actually get one more goal here, but that could cost us. That could cost us. It's on for the hat-trick. Oh, that is shocking, man. That is shocking. Oh, they're not going to have an opportunity for one last attack here. It was an interesting game. First half, game of 2 halves, if you will. First half, it was all Blackburn Rovers. Second half, it was more Swansea City. But interesting player there, Son. That's Son for them. Is it Son he scored? I mean, certainly going to scout and moving forward. Whether we go on to sign him, though, I'm not sure. But really interesting player. Going to be out with a dislocated shoulder or something like that for a couple of months. It shouldn't be longer than 2 months injury. If it's 4 weeks, of course, I'm going to be happy about that. But let's take a look at it's a broken elbow. And he's going to be out for the next 2 months. I knew it was going to be that. It's almost like when a player goes down, it hits a broken elbow for some reason. It's the most frequent freaking injury in the game, and he can be so annoying. It almost sort of stops me from putting crosses into the box, because that's how you get those injuries, from crosses, corners. Someone goes down, it's a broken elbow. It's just silly at this stage, but what can you do? One of the things that I did was increase the injury frequency, just so you can see 1 or 2 injuries. And so far, we've had about 4 or 5 injuries. We have managed it quite well, but sometimes it can be really difficult. I'm going to start Nene and Whitaker for this game. Lewis is back from injury, which is good news for us. I suppose it's been off for a while now, hasn't it? And we're going to go back to our 2 starting centre-back, Bogey, can drop in that CDM position. Of course, Neil in there for Parks. I'm going to play Cantwell. I thought he was really, really good. I know it's only Swansea, but yeah, I thought he was really, really good. And when he has a good game like that, you want to go on and start him in what is going to be a tough game for us against who, if I'm not mistaken, it's against Bournemouth. Yes, it is Bournemouth, who are in the bottom four of the Premier League right now. That should be another tough game. Tell you what, lads, I cannot stop singing his praise. You know, the Bournemouth manager, Bournemouth coach, Andoni Areola. It's for me, it's not that he's getting the team to get results. It's the way he gets the team to get results. They have a defined style of play. They play the same style against any team. It could be the champions of England. It could be the team bottom of the league. They play exactly the same way. I'm really, really impressed by him. The fact that they have got the former PSG striker and Goncalo Ramos up front for them, it's going to make this game really interesting. Switch a play here. He can switch it. We know that. To Pickering. I know I keep saying this. It sounds like a cliche right now, but every game we go into, scoring the first goal, it's really important. Tyree Stolen, what a touch. Oh, what an opportunity. What a big chance. 7 minutes into the game. We've almost taken the lead there. We're pressing high, getting a little bit of joy from it right now. Can we play him through? Yes. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. I have a needle there, though. I didn't think he was going to pick that pass. Look at that picture from here. You didn't think he was going to pick it. Let's pull back to... he's tried to shoot there, but quickly closed down Valterberger. Justin Kluivert's got so much space to run into right now. Hopefully he can be stopped. Ramos, how has he managed to find him again? We've got defending to do here, lads. Tavernier. Good save, good save. Both teams have started the game well. It's been end-to-end at times, which I don't really like. Valterberger has been done there. I tried to put the pressure, but it's absolutely been sent to the shops. Oh, he's offside. He's offside, surely. No, he's not. But the goalkeeper have pulled a good save yet again. It's been great for us, hasn't he? Ever since we have signed him, Gavin Bazunu. What a signing, though, considering how much we paid for him. How much did we pay for him? About £6 million or so. I'm not quite sure exactly how much we paid for him. But considering, you know, they were quoting about £12 million for Trafford, and we paid about half of that to sign him. And he's still quite young. He's got a lot of progression ahead of him. He's got a lot of growth still. Someone is injured there. I'm not quite sure who it is. But we don't really care here, because as long as the referee allows the game to go on, we're going to keep it going. Nene. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Maybe not. Oh, that's an awful error. And Tyree Stolen is going to punish them for that. Oh, what a goal. What a goal as well. Now, probably one of the most luckiest goal we're going to score this season. He was absolutely gifted there. He still had to finish, though. Crystal Palace are 3-2 up against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Hugo Duro getting the third goal there for them. Come on, that is not good defending. Koulibaly. And you had so many places to head that ball to, but he decided to give it straight back to Bournemouth. We should hang on to this now. 89 minutes. Shouldn't be more than 2 minutes of stoppage time. It's exactly 2 minutes of stoppage time. Over the top. I shouldn't have forced that one, but I don't think they will have enough time to get this from back to front. It's gone long. Koulibaly wins the header, and the referee ends the game. And we have taken all 3 points away from home. We have won all games in this. We lost to Leicester City, but we beat Tottenham, lost to Leicester, beat Swansea, and now we have got another 3 points against Bournemouth. Tough place to go to, you know. It's always nice when we keep a clean sheet, isn't it? It's always really, really nice. It feels like a victory for me, just keeping a clean sheet alone. But Gavin Bazoon, it's tweeting there. Great to see my name on top of the clean sheet chart. Big credit goes to the defense in front of me, though. Of course it does. And we're playing so well in the top five. How long is Walter Berger going to be out for? I hope it's not too long. We've got some scout reports to take a look at. It's only 5 days, okay? That's not bad. I think it's going to be fit and ready for our next game against West Ham. Couple of scout reports to take a look at here very quickly before we go into the final game of the episode. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the French scout. I think it's the other two, the ones we have sent to England, and McKeith and Barker. I think it's both reports that we have got. Oh my God. I think this is the best one we have found. It's 5'9" though, and a centre back that is not quite good. But I like that starting overall, and I like that potential. Anyone else decent? Let's take a look. Oh, okay. He's starting overall. I looked at the potential first, and I thought he might be quite good. But Devlin, his starting overall doesn't quite look the part there for us. Let's take a look. Any decent ones? There's good starting overall here in Heaney, but the potential, it's not quite what I'm looking for. I'm going to allow him to be scouted for one further month. But let's just take a quick look at the centre-back that we have just promoted. He's 66 rated. He's only 5'9" though, which makes it a little bit tricky for us. But maybe he can play as a centre defensive midfielder. We will see. We will see. But we've got a big game coming up against West Ham. And I do hope Walter Berger is fit and ready for that one. It would be really nice to get a win against West Ham here. As I said before, one of the teams that I traditionally struggle against. Walter Berger is fit and ready to start this game. He starts the game, in fact. Mavropanos there, they at the back, Fulkrug up front, Somerville and Kudus out wide. It's a good West Ham team, isn't it? It's a good West Ham team. They should be doing a lot better than they're doing in the game and in real life. That team should be in the top 10. They've got some really good player there, winning the ball quite early in the game. Going back to Walter Berger, right? I think I said, is it in the Leicester game maybe, that I think he's capable of playing as a centre back, and I think he's going to make a really good centre back. The only issue is, he will probably be able to only play the left-sided centre-back, the fact that he's left-footed. And we have got a very impressive Koulibaly that plays in that position. Oh, what a chance for Somerville. What a chance. I thought Carter was going to get in front of him there somehow, but he was bullied there by Somerville. Got to stay focused. I feel like if we keep it 0-0 going into the second half, we could have a really good chance here. I feel like we've got players that could come off the bench. Oh, I shouldn't have even taken a touch there. The second shot blocked. The third shot blocked as well. And West Ham regain possession. Every time they win possession like that, they hit a long ball to Fulkrug. I was caught in two mind there. Whether I wanted to bring the goalkeeper out or leave the goalkeeper in goal. At the end, I sort of was caught in no man's land really, but he made a good save there. Otherwise, we could have been 1-0 down. It's another corner for them. It's good to have him back, Jamal Lewis. He gives us that natural left footer and that left back position when we have to rest or rotate Pickering, doesn't he? Surely does. Come on, let's play this one out from the back, nice and composed. When we do this and we successfully do it, we are a better team, because I said before that the reward of playing out from the back, it clearly outweighs the risk over the top here, back to front, back to game, and that would have been spectacular if he had managed to score from that. He couldn't even hit the target, which is a shame. I will try and replace him next season, Maktagai. I think he's done well this season for us. He's scored one or two important goals. He's been wiped out there by Bruno Guimaraes. We know he's got a feisty side to him, the Brazilian centre midfielder. Oh, that should be a yellow card. It shouldn't be any more than a yellow card. Oh my God, he's been sent off. He has been sent off. Oh, we've got that one so wrong. I can't believe he's sent him off there. That is not a red card, in my opinion. I don't think he's stopping a goal scoring opportunity. And that's a shame, really. I didn't think he was stopping the goal scoring opportunity there, and I didn't think the tackle was particularly out of order. I didn't think it was a malicious tackle. It's just one of those where he's got his timing wrong. I hate to see red cards like that, man. Yeah, it goes in our favor, but you don't want to see red cards like that in the game. I mean, I'll be saying exactly the same thing, but I would have been a lot more angrier than this if it was against me. But we still have to stay focused here. There's still a job to do. I said against Leicester that when this starts happening, when every decision goes their way like this, they will score. They play much better with 10 men compared to when they have 11 players on the pitch, I've got to be honest. Somerville, he's troubled us with his pace on that left-hand side pretty much all game here. That time, though, Callum Britton, I believe, getting the better of him. That's a good ball. Surely Tyrese Dolan. Oh, trying to go for that far post. And what a save. We haven't had too many opportunities. I can count in both hands. Oh, I can count with one hand, rather, how many chances we have created in this game. I think it was the Makta Gay one, which he couldn't hit the target in the first half. And that one there for Tyrese Dolan. Oh, no. Oh, what a save. It fell for Fulkrug, who was giving West Ham United the lead. They're one man down, and somehow they have taken the lead here. And Carter has got himself injured, I believe. I don't think it's too serious. I think it's one of those bruised shoulder or bruised elbow, whatever they call it, where he's going to be out for the next 5 days. But that's so unfortunate, man. We didn't deserve to concede there. Oh, this is the Premier League, man. Oh, I thought we could have been able to play him in there. The referee played a really good advantage, but we couldn't make anything of it. Tyrese Dolan. What a chance, man. He should be scoring that. He should be scoring that. That would have been a point for us here at home against a very good West Ham United side. I know they've got him on sent off, but it's still they had a top 10 side, in my opinion. The likes of Kudus, the likes of Somerville. These are players that would walk into our team and start every game for us. But they're playing for West Ham. They've got Fulkrug up front, who is better than anything that we've got up front. You know, they've got Gimaresh in midfield. Again, these are 80, 100 million pounds player. Wan-Bissaka coming off the bench. He had a really good team. But to be honest, we should not be losing this game. Not with a man down anyway. I don't think we're going to have the time to go forward there. Leicester City's victory, to be honest, was more disappointing than this one, because I felt like we should have done a lot better, especially going on to concede that second goal. I thought things were just going their way. Felt like the game wanted Leicester to score, but this one, they are the better side, so it doesn't hurt that much. But we are beginning to pick up a lot more of these injuries now, aren't we? I hope Carter is not out for a long time, but then again, it makes sense. It's the back end of the season, and you start to pick up a lot more injuries from fatigue. He's only out for 5 days, which it's good news, I suppose. Exactly the same type of injury to Walter Berger, who was fit enough to face West Ham. Not that he made much of a difference in the West Ham game, but you know what I mean. The good news, though, is although we're picking up a lot of injuries, not too many of them have been long-term. I think it's only really Lewis. We lost Lewis for 3 months. Well, Harry Leonard, we've lost him for 4 weeks. He came back from that only to get injured again. Now he's out for the next couple of months. And I think Daniel was also a little bit long-term for about a month or so, if I'm not mistaken. But our reward for going past Swansea, it's Tottenham. We're at home, though, which is good. We did beat Tottenham. Is it in this episode or the last episode? I can't remember now. It feels like a long time ago since we faced Tottenham. But that should be a good game for us. I remember one of the things that I said is that I don't want to face Manchester City or Tottenham, but the rest of the other teams we could manage again. But I suppose if you want to win the FA Cup, you have to go through some of the bigger teams. And if we can, it's the last eight, isn't it? So we've got a chance from here. Who knows? If we go past Tottenham, I'm pretty sure we would avoid Manchester City until the finals anyway. If we get there, which it's good news for us, I suppose. The fact that if we manage to go past Tottenham, we will avoid Manchester City until the finals. But let's take a look. How are we doing in the Premier League before we end the episode? We are in the top six, which is not bad. I think losing to West Ham, the likes of Manchester United have gone above us. If Tottenham should win their game in hand as well, they will also, actually, even if they win their game in hand, they'll still be 8 points behind us, which is not bad. Not long to go from now to the end of the season. We are in the top six. We're doing quite well. If we can get one of those Europa League, Conference League places, I will be made up come the end of the season. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.